When you chose to become a scout leader, you came equipped with certain skills and abilities, and a desire to be a good leader. Advancement is a process by which you can transfer these skills and qualities to boys. One of your jobs as an adult leader is to stimulate advancement, to provide boys with opportunities to learn skills and be tested in order to advance. It's not always an easy task, but nothing good is ever easy. The scouting program does make it easier for you, though, by providing you with tools to assist you in this task. First, the program itself. Scouting is one of the best programs ever devised for systematic growth of boys into men. There is an extensive collection of literature available, covering all kinds of topics to assist you in leading and educating your troop. Leadership training programs are another part of scouting in which your skills as a leader can be developed and enhanced. And finally, an extensive volunteer and professional staff is available to assist you in your leadership tasks. How do you go about encouraging and stimulating advancement? You start by being aware of the current status of the individual boys in your troop. Good troop records help out here, as they provide you with a quick reference of where your boys stand in advancement. Maybe you have a new troop with a group of tenderfoot scouts. Obviously, your troop and advancement program should emphasize hiking and first aid skills to qualify them for the second-class rank. Or maybe you're an established troop with boys at all levels. When was the last time you had axemanship skills taught? How about your merit badge counselor list? Is it up to date? What about the individual boy? How do you communicate one-on-one with a boy to determine his goals and plans to encourage his advancement? Through what's known as a Scoutmaster Conference. In these conferences, a boy and an adult leader, usually the Scoutmaster, have an opportunity to chat, to discuss a boy's strengths and interests, and to chart out a plan for his growth in the scouting program. As the boy advances from rank to rank, additional conferences are held to review his progress, prepare him for the Board of Review, and to define new goals. After you get a feel for where your boys stand in terms of needs, it's then time to determine your resources in terms of people as well as equipment. Do your older scouts have skills they can teach the younger boys? Are there parents who are willing, able, and qualified to assist in the teaching? Are the proper tools available to teach? How about scheduling boards of review? After you've looked at your resources and determined what needs to be done, it's time to put your plans into action. But don't look at it as a one-man job. This is where the other adult leaders of your unit come in, assisting you in getting advancement going in your troop. A Troop Advancement Committee member is invaluable in helping map out an advancement plan for your troop, and many adult volunteers can be called on to serve as trainers, reviewers, or maybe merit badge counselors. The point is this: you aren't alone, and you're not without tools to help you in your task. We make sure of that. Okay, before we wrap up this part of our advancement program, let's look at one final area that you as a leader have responsibility for: the paperwork. Every organization, from the simplest to the most complex, deals with record keeping in one form or another, and a scout unit is no exception. Some records, like the financial records of a business, are complex, requiring many people to enter and keep track of information, while other records, like those maintained by a troop, are very simple. The point is, it's important to maintain and update both types of records. As far as advancement goes, the records that need to be maintained by the troop are very simple and straightforward, with one major goal in mind: to keep track of a boy's progress. To provide a record of a boy's advancement so that both you and he know where he stands at all times, where he's been, and where he's going. The scout can see how he's progressing in comparison to everyone else, and you know where all the boys in the unit stand in the advancement program. This can be invaluable when planning your troop activities. The advancement record-keeping system involves basically only two components: your troop record book and the advancement report. Let's say a scout has completed the requirements for his second-class rank. You should complete an advancement report with the boy's name, and the award that he earned. You should complete these forms on a regular basis, even if only one boy has earned an award. When the form is completed, the top 2 copies are either mailed or delivered to your local council office, where you acquire the awards. The 3rd copy of the advancement report is retained as a record for your troop. Occasionally, say once a month, transfer the information from these advancement report sheets into your troop record book, which then becomes the record of the boy's advancement. Simple, isn't it? Really, that's about all there is to it. An advancement report and a permanent troop record. All that's required from you is a little pencil pushing. The troop record book becomes part of the history of your troop, a document that can be referred to tomorrow or years later. Each year, usually at rechartering time, a new record book should be started, and the old one is filed with record books from years past. The 3rd copy of the advancement report copies can also be filed or discarded after the information has been transferred to the troop record book. Although the record-keeping system is simple, problems sometimes do arise, typically due to one of 2 things. The first is not updating the records in a regular, consistent manner. Updating the records once a month should be sufficient for most troops. The second problem is failing to have someone specifically chosen to be responsible for entering the information in the troop record book from the 3rd copy of the advancement report. The person in charge of updating the records is usually the troop scribe, with either the troop committee secretary or the scoutmaster serving as his advisor. Additionally, working with the troop scribe, a troop advancement chart can be updated, which provides a visible record for the boys to refer to at the regular troop meeting. The troop record book is the official troop record, and all updates on the advancement chart should be from entries made in the troop record book. The challenge of learning new skills and earning advancement is important in scouting. But the most important part, scouting's prime consideration, is total growth. Scouting provides the program, the advancement process provides the framework, and good leadership, your good leadership, is all that is needed to complete the scouting approach to the growth of boys. That badge, the piece of cloth that you present, is merely a symbol, but it's the symbol of a very important idea, the advancement of a boy into a responsible adult. You've got the future in your hands. With the help of the advancement program, you've got the opportunity to prepare it well.